Kevin wants one of those puppy kittens/kittens.
I want that hybrid animal, man.
Dog?
I want that cat dog, man.
Bro, cat dog, bro.
Cat dog, bro. I can't even say it right now, man. I'm all over. I'm so excited about the idea of a cat dog with you and your kitten and you and your little dog balls. I mean, it's bound to happen. We're gonna have a cat dog thanks to Omar. This cat is just chill as fuck, man.
That should be your name. Chill.
She's about to beat the shit out of your dog, though. I tell you that much. You know what? I wish I was as chill as Honey over here. Honey the cat. Honey is the new addition to Two Ramblin' Men. Small little black cat. I wish I was as chill as Honey while driving around, man. Oh, there she goes. Them claws about to come out. Man, I was driving over here. 7 o'clock at night. San Antonio, worst drivers in the world. That's not true at all. You go to India, they're the worst drivers in the world. But let me be straight.
Cut that part out.
Oh, we're going to edit this part out.
Half our viewers are from India, bro.
Seriously.
Oh, shit. That's where 12 of the 24 people are from.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, the episode with Ernie, they were half of them from prison. And now, what did we talk about last week? Did the Indians like Crimson Peak? Is that why?
We didn't talk about
We
that.
love that shit.
The last episode, we talked about Crimson Peak.
I don't know, I was pretty drunk.
Barely.
Jenny, did you listen to all of
I did listen to it.
So,
I was captivated the entire hour.
It's only 20 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Yeah,
it felt
what
like
did-
an hour.
yeah, what
Did you take notes for how do we improve this podcast?
No.
No, okay. All right, well, then we're screwed. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Ramble On. This is Two Ramblin' Men. You have the Two Ramblin' Men here. My name is Kevin. I am the host. And guess what? I got my boy Marv right here. Marv, how you doing, man?
Present.
Okay, Marv is here. We got Omar in the background. He's going to pretend to be here, but, you know. Oh, hey, OJ, what's going on, man? Okay. No response from OJ. Homework and all. But we have a new guest, an official guest. Now, she is executive producer of Two Ramblin' Men. She tells us what sucks, which is usually a lot of it.
She finds the talent, that's what
Cut everything.
She found the talent, and it wasn't us. She's looking
You
to
guys
her,
are fillers until they
until they're free, until they're done filming themselves, then they'll be over here. We have Frowns herself, Miss Jenny,
Yes.
executive producer. Well, welcome to the official podcast.
Thank you. Is that name going to stick?
Oh, you are Frowns.
Okay.
The rest of
Or
the
the
episode,
official podcast.
the official podcast.
Unofficial podcast.
And
Frowns.
yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna.
Thank you, autocorrect, for that.
Yeah.
For that name.
Autocorrect has it down. Sometimes autocorrect is good. It tells me who to name people. And autocorrect told me that your name was Frowns.
Okay.
Mostly like...
It knows me really well.
It knows you so well.
Yeah.
Not because you're frowny, you're a very happy person,
Thank you.
but because of the way that
Yeah.
you make the rest of us feel that we can't help but frown.
I think that's where she gets her joy
That's
from.
how I keep myself
Yeah.
up
She
here.
keeps herself elevated.
Gotta keep y'all down.
Frowns keeps herself at a level above her height. She is small in stature, but bringing us down brings us down to her level, and she feels better than us.
Well, y'all are crazy tall. Well, you are crazy tall.
Thanks a lot.
Marvin,
Marvin is what we call average height.
Not even
Yeah.
that. I think I'm below.
I think average height for a man is about Al Pacino size, about 5'5".
No, average height is 5'7". I looked into it.
5'5"
I did.
I'm sorry, 5'5" for women.
that sounds right, yeah.
Really? I thought it was like 5'3" for women.
No, that's 5'5". 5'7" for men. You're
So,
right.
Average height for a woman.
You are.
Hey man,
Average height for
at least
women.
you're
Average.
compared to
Something.
Jenny. Jenny's below average in height only. Jenny's great.
Look at her trying to catch us.
Throw that in there.
Yeah, you better throw that in there.
I'm excited to have Jenny on the podcast. We're going to talk about some fun things.
So what's on the agenda, Kevin?
Well, we got a few things to talk about, man. Key of it all, and hopefully we'll get OJ over here to talk about it here in a little bit, because all four of us, plus Jesse, went and saw the new James Bond
We'll
movie.
say that's the very end. The best for
Spectre.
last. That's what I say.
We'll see.
The best.
All right.
Eric.
Quote unquote,
The great.
the best. AKA, let's talk about Spectre now and get it over with, so that...
Even the cat has something to say about it.
Yeah, even the cat knows it's bullshit. And she's been alive for like 3 days. She hasn't even been alive as long as Spectre's been out, and already she knows it
I
sucks.
should never Spectre, dude.
But hey, man, we got a few things to talk about. I think we'll kick it off with this little thing. Hey, everybody's all excited about the Oscars. Nobody
next,
is. Next, but the reason I bring that up, one of the big hitters, or one of the assumed big hitters at the Oscars this year, is the Steve Jobs biopic, starring Michael Fassbender, directed by Danny Boyle and written by Aaron Sorkin. We've kind of talked about it a little bit before. This past weekend, once again, their box office bombed. Did not do well at the box office once again in their second wide release. Universal pulled it from 2,000 theaters. Jenny, you haven't seen the movie,
No, I haven't.
but are people sick of Steve Jobs or biopics in general?
No,
I'm
this is just-
I'm sick of Steve Jobs.
I actually want to see that movie.
You want to see that?
Yes, the problem
I
with
do
that
too.
movie
Well,
is
you
there's
have
so many.
421 theaters to choose from if you want to see that movie. Right?
That is true.
I thought they already pulled it.
No, they pulled it from 2,000. They didn't pull it completely.
I thought they pulled it completely.
No, it's still out in theaters.
What
they-
happened with that movie is there's so many Steve Jobs movies out there.
There are countless documentaries. There's also Ashton Kutcher. We talked about poor Ashton doing his Steve Jobs impression.
Poor Ashton.
I know.
That's what you're talking about.
Do you think maybe it's not so much that it's a movie about Steve Jobs, but people are seeing Steve Jobs as the asshole that he was?
Not really.
'Cause
Because
he
that
was-
would make the movie interesting at least.
It would, but maybe it is biopic exhaustion. People are saying
Or his
biopics.
biopic.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he ain't so great. What did he ever do?
Get out of here.
I mean, we are recording on a Mac right now.
I was about to
But
say you're recording on a Mac right now.
we're recording on a Mac, and
Yeah,
that's more of because
like Omar has iPhone or an iWatch
I don't have that.
or
a
ITV, Apple TV.
I don't
or
have
a
that.
tattoo.
I must say, he's got the little apple. Omar has no tattoos except for the apple on his ass cheek because
It's tramp stamp.
that's how much
That's
he.
something completely different though.
Yeah, that's. He's like, hey, baby, take a bite out of this, will you? There's still plenty of apple on this side. That's weird.
We just let him keep it.
Just let me go, man. Just let me go. It didn't get completely pulled out of theaters compared to Gem and the Holograms. Did you hear about that movie?
That was just as bad though. The
Oh.
pulling out it was just as many theaters practically.
No, it pulled
No,
out
it
completely.
See, that's
pulled
why I
out.
got it
completely?
confused. That's
Yeah,
what I was-
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because
Yeah.
Gem, which is based off of the 1980s cartoon,
Yeah.
But no, it's not. The only thing is the
loosely
name.
based. Yeah,
It's
well,
just the name.
loosely based. It's
Loosely.
loosely. It's basically
like
the
port on
name.
my computer.
Yeah.
Loosely.
Gem was supposed to be based on the cartoon from the 80s, basically introducing that to the new generation, and no one gave a flying fudgesicle.
Who was the director of that one?
Who cares?
No, they had a good director for that one. Like, I guess he just wanted to do something on his own, and then he just completely messed it up. It was this Asian director.
Oh, well, that was his first problem.
We're cutting that part out. That's the other third of our listeners.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Gem and the Holograms
Anyway,
was directed by John M. Chu. John M. Chu has worked on G.I. Joe Retaliation.
That's the awesome movie I'm talking about.
Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, and Step Up Revolution.
How could he not?
You got
Those-
yourself a winner!
Come on.
No, those
How could he
three
not be
movies.
the JB movie? You're on board with that?
Oh,
Have
you
you
don't
seen
know?
the
He's a
JB?
he's a believer.
Oh.
I have Bieber fever.
I'm sorry.
He's got
Yeah,
Bieber
Bieber.
fever.
I'm sorry for you.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, but look.
And
at
then
those.
he filmed another Justin Bieber movie called Justin Bieber's Believe.
But watch, there's that Bieber film, there's
Uh-huh.
that G.I. Joe film.
Mhm.
What was the other one?
Step Up
How
Revolution.
can you not combine all those three and come out with the best Jams movie? It was like him training specifically for that movie.
Because it's like making the Lone Ranger. No one gives a shit about the Lone Ranger.
No, but the thing is, those three, so like a G.I. Joe was from
Yeah.
the 80s action, somebody singing the Bieber and then the dancing, it would have been the best movie if he knew what to do.
Studio interference or something. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? It's out of the theater.
I really want to know what happened. I wonder if somebody told him, like, no, you can't do this, you have to do this script. Or he was like, no, I want to make it something like that. I'm just really curious, alright?
Maybe,
I'm
man.
just wondering. Anyway.
That's the kind of stuff that happens. You look at it, though, and the only reason I bring it up is because when that movie went on limited release, Steve Jobs, that is, when it was presented at Toronto International Film Festival, everyone was loving it. They're like, this movie's going to be great. Michael Fassbender's going to have his golden statue. Everyone's going to be good. But the people just don't give a crap. You know? The general people don't give a crap.
Like, I still want to go see it.
I still want to see it, too, yeah.
Jenny, we're going to go see it.
Redbox.
Oh, get out
Come
of
on,
here.
Jenny. We're going to go to the Bijou.
It's the Fassbender.
Well, Kevin's down because ever since he saw that movie.
He's in love with Fassbender.
Yeah, what's
right
that
now.
movie? The one where he's a sex addict?
Oh, Shame.
Yeah, ever since you
Shame,
saw
yeah.
Shame, for some reason, you've been obsessed with the Fassbender.
Yes. And Carey Mulligan's Bush.
Oh, really? I didn't see that movie.
Yeah, it's worth seeing, Jenny.
Look how excited you
For the
like
points you
grand.
just made.
For
it's
the
worse.
points I just made, I have sold you on it.
Completely.
All of it.
I still haven't seen it. I'm scared.
Fassbender Dong,
I'm
Carey
scared of
Mulligan
Shame.
Bush,
Yeah, scared of Shame.
Steve McQueen's brilliant direction. It's all good.
Yeah, Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen's great, man.
I was talking about the conversation with me and Kevin had about Steve McQueen,
Oh
and
yeah.
I stared at him like, "Are you serious?" But
What
that's another
conversation?
podcast.
Yeah, that's another podcast for another day.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
It's very embarrassing.
I'm intrigued. All right.
Well, you can remind everybody if you want, because now we're here.
Kevin, who's Steve McQueen? Woo!
Action star from the 70s.
No, dude. Steve McQueen, that action star, died a long time ago with cancer. This Steve McQueen's a director from
12 years.
London.
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 Are you
Completely
from
different people. When he
London?
was all like, "Yeah, the action star. He makes pretty good movies, right?" I'm like, "No, okay, that's not it." It's because I'm a humongous Steve McQueen fan. Also the director now.
Which was embarrassing because I saw 12 Years a Slave and I loved it. And I was like, who is this? What? Wait a minute. Steve McQueen's dead. And then I see it's some big burly black dude from London. And I was like, hey, I thought you was from London.
Yeah, he's from London.
He's from London. Oops. I know. Racist me. Only a white guy could cover that kind of stuff.
No.
Poor Solomon. So Steve Jobs, yeah, it's limited. The only way that you'll probably be able to see it soon is on Redbox because the way.
Well,
that
let's
it's
just say
gonna-
we're not done with that topic because we have to see the movie before we say it.
Yeah, we'll go
I'm
see
looking
that.
at you,
in
Jenny. We're gonna go see that.
I'll
November is
suffer through that.
A lot of them.
How are you gonna?
How are
it's
you
great.
gonna suffer?
Oh my goodness! Did he not tell you Danny Boyle?
Danny Boyle directed. Aaron Sorkin, who did The Newsroom, who did
And
West
Seth
Wing,
Rogen.
Social Network, Kate Winslet.
Have you seen The Social Network?
I have seen the social.
What do you think of The Social Network?
I like that movie.
See,
Okay.
see,
Maybe.
maybe. Steve
I'll give
Jobs.
it a chance.
There we
That's
go.
the
Give it a
best I
shot.
That's
can
what
do.
we're doing here.
Jenny, you're better about giving stuff shots than I am. You know,
That's true. I'll watch.
I'm usually
almost
pretty.
anything.
You will. I'm snobby and obnoxious about
I
stuff.
will watch anything.
You will watch anything. Omar will watch anything with a cape in it.
I will.
Or with Jessica Chastain.
God damn it!
Oh, I'm
God damn
right
it!
there with you on that.
I was gonna-
Oh, there you go.
I was trying so hard to keep her out of this one, and you ruined it.
Every podcast we have to mention.
Well,
Son of
it
a
was
bitch.
brought up, so Jessica Chastain.
It could have been avoided.
Yes.
It could have been avoided at all costs, and you had to bring Jessica Chastain in it. I love Jessica Chastain. I'm now sick of talking about it.
How can that even?
I don't know.
Speaking of sick of talking
He's in
about,
love with Michael Fassbender.
I'm all about
We
Michael
can talk about
Fassbender.
Fassbender,
Yeah,
but
but-
bring up Chastain, and he's like,
It's
"Fuck you
all
guys."
livid.
Yeah.
Look at him.
You sons of bitches! You sons of bitches! It's all about Fassbender. Speaking of sick of talking about, hey, did you see that that poor guy died after seeing Star Wars?
Yes.
David, I know, I really brought it
I
down.
know, bro.
David Fleetwood from where
Not
is
to
he
be mean,
from?
when I saw it, I thought they were talking about a song.
Somewhere in
I know.
Texas.
Yeah, I think he's from Houston. He
Oh, really? He's from Texas?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
from Houston. He was dying of really super bad cancer. His lungs were all tumored up or some crazy shit like that.
Terminal cancer. Right?
Wicked terminal. Like he had days.
Oh, yeah, no, 3 months. That's
He
all they-
was
as soon as
down
he
to-
was diagnosed, they're like, you got 3 months to live.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like in the movies, he got 3 months, he's been on 2 years.
I know. No, this was, you got 3 months,
Yeah.
bro. He went 3 months and a couple days or so.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams and Disney said,
No,
"Here,
well, that's
watch
the great
movie."
thing about that. Everybody went behind it because on
Yeah.
Reddit,
Oh.
it was like, oh, he wants to see it.
Yeah.
And then all the actors from Twitter, did you see it?
Yeah,
All the
I saw
actors,
some
yeah.
John, John Boyega, Mark Hamill, J.J. Abrams, all of them went. They were like, all right, cool. And when Disney and Bad Robot said, all right, they gave him a rough edit. He saw it.
They're like, if you leak anything about this, your life will. No, I'm just kidding. We gotta cut that out.
You
No,
know,
but,
he saw one of the most highly anticipated movies since Phantom Menace.
Of all time.
No,
Because
Phantom Menace was.
Nah.
I think this one, because of how poorly the prequels did, up to Phantom Menace, no movie was more hotly anticipated than that. But then everyone saw it and realized it sucked. So now they're looking forward to this one. Fleetwood's wife posted, or sister or something. I don't know. I think
No, his
it's
wife.
Wife, yeah.
She posted that he loved it. He Thought it was great. He's excited for everyone to see it. So we have something to look forward to. And he's a super fan. He's a part of the
Yeah, so if you're a super fan, I was
He's a part of the 501st Legion, their fun little cosplay thing that they do.
Yeah.
They gave him he's an honorary member. They gave him a complete replica of Han Solo's blaster.
Nice.
So,
I actually want to get a tattoo.
and then he
of that.
died the next day.
I really do, but then I'm like, how big of a
Just
nerd?
go
would
for
I-
it.
How big of a nerd are you? And then
No, I was gonna
do
get
you
that
want
or
to? Do you want to?
Boba Fett's emblem to...
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Both.
I would. The watercolor, you have that?
Yeah, the watercolor.
Yeah, as a
Have you seen that one where of his mask? It's like dripping like a watercolor.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, I'll have to find it and show it to you.
Really
That
cool.
is,
Right?
Yeah.
dude, it's
But somebody else
wicked
has it,
cool.
and like, oh. he ripped
It's
it off.
I know. You go to that one convention where everyone has that tattoo somewhere.
That's what I'm afraid of. I want to get a tattoo, and everybody's like, hey, what's
You're
up?
afraid of showing up at a convention
Yeah.
and everyone
Dude,
having
but
the
then
same
you go, and
tattoo.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, right?
Right.
Just
Hey, when did you get your hummingbird?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a person, right? And just walk. Oh, just be like,
I know you'd be that guy. I had it first.
yeah.
Like,
Get out of here.
when I get a tattoo, my first thought is, man, I hope someone at a convention
That's
got
gonna
the
happen.
same fucking tattoo.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. You just have the tattoo artist have like, wait. Have you done this before?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Let's go to the archives.
Yes.
You-
The tattoo artist is literally like, it's Comic-Con weekend. I've done this 12
I
times.
should do this with my
Half
eyes
my
closed.
day.
Yes,
Yeah.
seriously.
I've been drinking incessantly. I think I can handle this. Don't worry about it. Poor David Fleetwood, he died because the movie sucked.
You stole my joke. I said that
Doubtful.
earlier on
It
today.
broke his heart.
I said that earlier on. He stole my joke.
I stole it. I
Sure,
stole it
I
from
said
Marvin.
that
You know
from
what? But I prime
I don't say
myself
that in
for it.
public.
I will say it in public because I'm a terrible person. And also, 90% of the comments on Reddit said the same fucking thing. I'm better than
Which
that.
is so mean.
It is
People
mean.
who back
It's,
them up at the end were like,
I know. That's what I will say though. That's the one thing about the internet. They work really hard to give this guy what he, his last
but
dying
they do it
wish,
so they can laugh at him later.
and then they turn around and just
told out that it's just like good friend. Think we're very good friends. And read as like best friends.
Yeah.
Like when your best friend gets something, you just laugh at him at the end. Like, how did you see him talk to that girl? Embarrassing.
Or did you see this homo get this cat?
Yeah.
His dog hates it, but he kept it anyway. This cat is gonna kill his dog, and probably cut his balls off too. Yeah, we're still on that point.
Yeah.
That'll never die.
So December 17th.
December 17th.
I am so
And if you,
ready.
I said that extra ticket if you want to take it.
I'm really
If you
excited
want
for
to
this
take
movie.
your...
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. No, we're not.
You never know what'll happen, Jenny.
If not, it's going for $400 on eBay.
Oh,
Yeah, seriously.
It's already up there.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm going. I'm ready.
Oh, no, not yours. I'm saying the extra ticket.
No, yeah,
Okay.
Jenny. We'll have some rando fat guy, munching on his chips, chugging his beers next to him.
because-
Hey, man, I think we all love Robin Williams. Unfortunately, the man died.
Guess who doesn't love Robin?
Who doesn't love Robin
You want to hear a
Williams?
story about Robin Williams?
Oh, go ahead.
Personal story.
Personal story
Okay.
here, ready?
Marvin met him,
Robin-
became best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he met me. I said I was dying. No, I'm just playing.
Oh.
Damn it. Get me with you. All right.
God damn.
Uh,
Now we have to cut that
I
shit
gotta-
out.
No, you gotta cut me off.
No, we're
I'm
cutting that
done.
off. Ready? Personal story here, ready?
Okay.
When Robin Williams died, that's one of those things. Usually, they're on the internet. It's like, oh, somebody died. Oh, somebody died. You're like, all right, it's bullshit. When Robin, I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. He's not dead. I was in denial for so long.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's a spirit they're trying to communicate.
That's Robin.
Yeah, that's Robin right there.
Robin, are you here?
Hey, Marvin, I miss you too, buddy.
If you're here, make a funny voice.
Hey, Robin.
No, but seriously, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it
Because
till
they make those articles all the time.
Yeah.
Wayne
Well,
Knight.
especially when Robin Williams, I was like, he ain't gonna die.
Nah. But they did that with Wayne Knight, where they wrote a whole article. Wayne Knight is survived by his wife and kids. He was in Jurassic Park, Seinfeld, all that stuff. And then he tweets, he's like, "Nah, I'm alive.
That's great.
I'm right here." And he tweeted a picture like, "Hello, I'm right here." So that's stuff. I understand why. That was one of those that was incredibly heartbreaking for everybody because the character that I'm going to bring up, everyone loved the genie.
No, he's have so many characters.
Well, he did, but I'm
Genie.
saying one of his most popular ones was the genie.
Yeah.
He got at the Golden Globes. He got a special award for his work as the genie in that movie. Peter Pan, Good Will Hunting. From his dramatic to his serious, his Mort character. Everybody loved his stand up. He was hilarious. He was great. Problem was, he was completely depressed and wrecking himself. His wife came out last week and said that he was going to die anyway.
Yeah.
His brain was just rotting. He had early onset dementia or something like that.
Like a real.
Yeah, so she saw it as brave that he took his life because he wanted to be in control of how he went.
Well, it wasn't. He was brave. It's just that
She said it was brave of him to do that because he wanted to be in control of how he died compared to just letting himself rot on the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason that I bring that up is because, speaking of the G, speaking of Robin Williams, he put in his will that any of the extra clips that they have of what he recorded when he did Genie,
And that's the question you want to ask yourself.
Yeah.
How many extra hours did they have him just talking?
I
rambling?
want to hear that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they wanted to make a part 4. We're like, oh, we have enough part from him recording, so we can make a part 4.
Mhm.
That's how much he can riff. That guy was a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Just riffing. And so much, it's not like bad, it's like, all right, just put that. Like,
Yeah.
enough for like, hey.
All right, shut up,
actually
Kevin.
have
We
a
get
part-
it.
Actually,
a part
we
in the movie.
should put that in part 4,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude was a genius, man.
He was.
My very first roommate hated his guts.
Really?
And we would get into big fights because he's like, I fucking, I was like, I love Ramble.
Dead Poet Society.
Oh, that movie is-
Easy.
I
No,
love
Awakening.
Brilliant.
Have you ever seen Awakening?
Yeah, man.
I never bought it in my life.
Did you see him in Insomnia?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
No, I watched all his movies.
He actually pulled out a perfect villain, and that's what, because of his work with Christopher Nolan, everyone wanted him to play like the Riddler in The Dark Knight Rises because they thought he would have played a really
I can see
wicked,
that.
crazy. Yeah.
Well,
But you mentioned that about making a fourth one. He put in his will he will not approve, or in his death he does not approve. You can't use his likeness or his extra stuff. And they're talking about doing a live action Aladdin movie. He doesn't want any of his stuff to be used.
Which is
in another movie.
ridiculous.
He's got 25 years on that though. He said in his will they couldn't use it for 25 years after his death. Like he put a time limit
Oh,
on
he put a
it.
time limit.
All right, 25 years.
All right, Frowns.
When I'm
So-
50 years old or something. My
I'm
kids
still
are
gonna
like,
kill
yeah.
Wait, you're gonna be 50?
In 25 years?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
I
be
thought you were older.
55.
I thought you were older than that. I'm sorry.
Wait, it's you minus 3 plus 6.
Oh,
Jesus.
minus 3.
Divided by 4. Right? That's how we supposed to do it. Wait, daylight saving time. We haven't counted that part.
Yeah. Sorry.
I didn't read that part. 25 years.
25 years.
Good. By that point, no one will remember,
But
and no one will
Disney
care.
will own
Every-
every franchise.
So they will own all of it.
Yeah, they will own everything.
Get the Academy Awards, and it's just like, produced by Disney, produced by Disney, produced by Disney,
Now, it's going to be a Academy
Bruce
Awards. Presented by Disney.
presented by Disney. It's on ABC, so already it's presented by Disney.
No,
They own everything.
Just got my pussy.
So yeah, I mean, you know, we all love Robin. Stop talking about your pussy, man.
Sorry, man. I just love her.
He just loves her.
He just up there today. I love her.
And her name is Honey.
And her name is Honey.
So will we say he's pussy whipped?
He's pussy whipped.
Oh,
All right,
yep,
I'm
she
sorry.
agreed.
Sorry,
You
honey.
can talk to her like that, right?
It makes sense that Omar would have a cat named Honey because he had a stripper on his lap named Honey the other day.
I know, Jenny, where
Is
we
that
going?
true?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
It is absolutely fitting. Hey guys, we got to take a quick break. We have a new sponsor.
There we go.
Yeah, we do. I was talking to him, the other day. Met him
How
at
did
the
he get a hold
store.
of this sponsor? Or how did he get a hold of you?
I was at the mattress firm, and
Like he does.
Like he does.
like
on
I
his
do.
weekends.
Honestly.
On my weekends, I'm like, you know what? We really need a sponsor, and I found this guy. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hi, I'm Phil Carbashley, owner and founder of Simply Sensational Mattresses. Do you need a mattress? Of course you do. And the best place to get them is here, Simply Sensational. We have twin sizes, double sizes. We don't have queens or kings. If you need a king size, we can duct tape a couple doubles together, but that's the best we could do. Do you need a box spring? Sorry, we ran out of those. And by ran out, I mean we never had any. Box springs aren't usually left in the mattress firm's dumpster. You need frames? I could build you one. It will likely poke you in your sleep, but what do you expect from a man-made bed frame? We offer all the best kinds of mattresses, covered in fleas and bed bugs. You will get popped in the butt by a bad spring, but that's the mattress telling you that you are sleeping terribly. Stop on by our store. I need the business. My accountant is my mother, Leslie Carbashley, and she's a vicious woman. She looks like John Ratzenberger from Cheers, only with a thicker mustache. So stop by. We only have one location in the dumpster behind the mattress firm. Wow, guys, how about that? Simply Sensational Mattresses. A new sponsor.
Did you record that earlier, or was that? Anyway.
I met up with Phil Carbashley earlier.
Yeah,
Like I said, I met him when I was out and about running errands, and he flagged me down.
all
He
right.
was very desperate for the advertising, and he said, "Please promote my
I'm
product."
just charge him.
And here I am thinking that he's helping me, and
Yeah.
I might have just killed a lot of people. Oh Jesus, that's not going to end up good, is it?
That was fucking awesome.
I better call Phil and tell him we're done. Hey, let's get back on track. Hey, a bunch of music people met a while ago, and they were basically voting.
God,
They voted on.
transitions are perfect.
I know they voted on the best movie soundtrack, aka score. Can you guess what won?
I know which one.
What's considered the best movie soundtrack of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah,
No. What?
a bunch of music guys voted Lord of the Rings the best soundtrack of
That's-
all time.
Lord of
bullcrap.
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. So that got me thinking. There were some good ones. You know, Star Wars was on that list. Schindler's List was on that list. A lot of John Williams. You know, a few good names showed up.
Right.
James Horner. You know, all those guys. So my thought is, hey, what's our favorite?
Top 5, top 3, top 2,
Top five.
one.
Yeah, just a few.
Top 10.
Just name a couple. So, hey, Frowns. What are some of your favorite music scores?
Most recently.
Uh huh.
All time,
Well,
Jenny.
I'm not saying
I
you're
Yeah,
haven't,
the
I
list- I know
haven't
the list
been
is
alive
changing.
that long, Mark.
No,
Despite
of
what
your
you may
time.
think about my age. Haven't been alive that long. Interstellar pops out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come
Hans
on.
Zimmer. Look, don't do
Hans
that
Zimmer.
shit. You're just mad because of the Spectre thing we'll talk about later.
Oh. You know what? I'm done.
Look
man.
at you. Frowns got you frowning.
Oh.
Brown. That's what she does.
Look, if you're going to give me the name, I'm going to fucking do it. Okay?
All right.
That one. I really do like
Okay.
that. For sure.
I really enjoyed Interstellar's soundtrack. I thought that was one of the highlights of that movie.
Yeah.
It had its flaws. Yes,
That's probably the
Marvin.
only good thing about that.
Oh,
all right.
all right.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
going to let you
all right,
have
all
that.
right.
I'm going to let you have it.
One of the major positives was Hans Zimmer's soundtrack. So I got to back you up on that one, Frowns. I agree. I think that one was great. Hey, Marv, what you got, man?
I have so many.
Oh.
Are we going one each and we keep on
Yeah,
going
just
with it?
we'll circle around.
All right. Well, I want to see. I have so much in my head right now.
Okay.
All right. We'll start off with A Meal. Have you seen A Meal?
Oh yeah,
That soundtrack.
yeah, it was.
What's the only good thing about that movie?
Are you talking about
Actually, you're right. No, I love that movie, but that soundtrack.
Amelie, the French movie?
I'm not French, Kevin.
Amelie. That's a fantastic movie.
I know. I call it A Meal. But is it Amelie? You're right.
It
Sorry.
is Amelie.
Kind of
That's
like-
why you confuse the. That's why all
I
the.
know, I'm like,
That's why all the
Amelie, I haven't
Indians
seen
from
this.
India are so confused.
I'm sorry. Can we cut that apart? All right. You know what? Amelie.
Amelie.
Yes. Yeah.
Amelie's a great movie with a great soundtrack.
That soundtrack
Yes.
is awesome.
Yeah,
I
I
agree
think it's
with
great music, and it just heightens an already quirky and fun movie.
You hear another one?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll
All right,
swing
I'm
it
throwing
over.
it out right now. I'm saying one more.
We're doing one in a round.
I'm
so
sorry. I'm throwing one more out there.
Throw it
that.
out. Throw it out.
Okay.
You already
Forget it. Go on.
You already said it. Hey Omar, soundtrack?
Soundtrack that's always stayed in my mind, American Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one.
Ooh,
It's
that's
very,
a good one.
That is a good one because that one's very understated too.
Yeah.
It kind of supplements that movie perfectly.
I listen to it whenever I work out.
Wait, do you have clothes on when you work out?
See, now we understand why Orion wants to hump our leg every time we come over. Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like. One that I always love and one that me and my family listen to all the time is Last of the Mohicans.
Oh yeah. that's
That
a good one.
soundtrack.
Who did that one?
I think it was James Horner
Yeah.
who did Lord of the Rings and or it was either James Horner or Howard Shore. Whoever did it, the music is fantastic. It's one of the best soundtracks. If you just want to let an hour or so pass of just good music, check out the Last of the Mohican soundtrack. That one is baller. Jenny, you got another one?
All of my other ones are John Williams. Just
So just John Williams.
Just John Williams.
Okay, that works just
Yeah,
fine.
All
that's
the
awesome.
classics.
Yeah,
I think
there's just no
all of. What do you think, honey?
He agrees with
She's
you.
saying Halloween.
Honey likes me.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but that's true. If you say John Williams,
It doesn't matter.
Soundtrack, everybody's like,
Oh, I know. Not many composers have a greatest hits 2-disc record.
and still compile
And
whatever.
still making new music.
Yeah,
Nicole has the 2-disc.
I have
John
it on my
Williams
Spotify.
said-
Yeah,
yeah,
I
she
take it
has
on
it-
Spotify.
She has it on her iPad, or iPod. She has it on her iPod because we don't have iPhones. And
Why does
yeah,
it say
we
like that?
because
That
I'm
noise is shit, that's why.
because I'm better than
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, fuck you, Steve Jobs.
There we go.
People because
Fuck
like you,
you,
that's
Steve
that's what I'm
Jobs.
saying. It's
You dead bastards. Okay. No, on the iPod, she has the 2-disc John Williams set. Every single song is so great. Doesn't matter what movie it's from. It's all good. All the movies that his soundtrack is on is elevated because of his music. Yeah, I think we all have. I'm sure we all have John Williams on our list in some capacity, be it
I
Star
don't know
Wars,
what it
be it
is.
Jaws,
E.T.
Harry Potter,
Yeah.
Schindler's List. So,
Yeah.
Omar, Marvin, excuse me, Marvin, back to you.
I just skipped me, man. Sorry.
Well,
You
we
said-
tried to do two earlier.
You
so.
said you
No,
tried
that's why I
to do a
forget.
second one too soon.
I'm trying to think like out of the box. The
Okay.
Shining. Have you heard
Oh
something?
yeah, dude. I think you could throw in all of Stanley Kubrick's music.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah, or
2001
all of his,
Odyssey, The Shining, all that. I was like, all of it is just
He just takes classical works, has them touched up just a little
yeah, like Clockwork Orange.
bit. Clockwork Orange, yeah.
When you hear the music, you think of the movie.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
the movies, yeah.
Not a lot of composers can really nail that.
But I don't know who composes all those. I don't know if he used the same composer or he.
No, he does. He's kind of like Tarantino does it differently. Where Tarantino will get like actual musical artists, and he'll just buy the rights to their song. Kubrick just gets a lot of classical works that are in domain.
Do you want to hear on 2001 Odyssey? He had the film, and he didn't have a soundtrack for it yet. And he had I was gonna say work studies, but not work studies, like
Interns.
interns. Yeah, I don't know what to say. He had interns.
Look at you,
'cause
work
he had to-
study.
He had to edit those films, and the interns were messing around with the edit, and they have classical music playing in the background,
Mhm.
and he was watching it, and he's like, it was perfect, but like you said,
Yeah.
he found out it was on the public domain, and he's like,
Yeah, he
oh,
picked
man.
it up for
Yeah,
cheap
but it
and
was
put it
funny that
into
he
his
didn't even have it until
Stanley Kubrick. I mean, that man was just so. Oh, he was great. Easily my favorite director.
yes.
Greatest director of all time, I'd argue.
Yeah.
Omar, swing it over to you. What's your music? What do you got, man?
Trying to think recently. I really liked Tron.
Okay.
That's a really
Oh,
good
with Daft
workout.
Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daft
yeah,
Punk.
yeah.
I think that was a really good soundtrack.
That was a fun one, yeah.
It's one of the few that I actually bought.
Actually, I heard the soundtrack more than I watched the movie, and I own it. Yeah. I stole it from Ernie.
Fucking turd burglar. One that I'm going to kind of do like Jenny did. You know, Jenny named John Williams. I'm not going to name like a specific composer. I'm going to name a studio that releases movies. And I'm going to name Pixar. Because I think... Suck my dick.
Hey, whoa!
That's gonna make it to the final.
Yeah,
that's
gonna make it
big,
so
yeah.
funny.
Pixar always gets, like Michael Giacchino did Up and Inside Out, and they just get these really good composers to come in, and already these filmmakers, these writers, these directors, they're already making these beautiful films that tug on the heartstrings of kids and adults alike. And
adults.
Adults, yes. What really gets it outside of the storytelling is the music, and that really gets you over the edge. You know, I think on a couple of podcasts already, I've talked about my love of Up, the movie.
The story of your life, that's fine.
Story of my life.
I mean, hopefully no, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Hopefully not really.
All right, can we keep on? You're making it awkward.
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
No, yeah, that's one of the best movies. When they talk Pixar, I'm like, Up, and there are people are like,
Up.
well, not so much. Like, yeah, it's a,
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
it
want a
really
movie-
is.
the first minutes of that movie make you cry.
Mhm.
How does a movie do that? You know,
Shit,
that's
man,
how
I would-
powerful that movie
Well, and I
is.
was going to mention that, where Giacchino's music perfectly captured what their story was.
Uh-huh.
He got the highest of the highs, and unfortunately got the lowest of the lows. And that's what rips you to shreds, is seeing the highest of the highs all the way to the lowest of the lows of a loved one losing their significant other.
Yeah.
But I think what a lot of people don't consider is the end of the movie, when he finally lands the house where it's supposed to go, and he's like, this is where we're supposed to be, and he opens up the book, the adventure book, flipping through it. Look at all these adventures we went on, which they didn't go anywhere. They just stayed in their little town. But then he has that little love letter that she wrote to him. All right, we've had our adventure. Go have your own. That ripped me to shreds just as bad. And then him and the kids' relationship. You know, I was a mess. Every time I watch that movie, I'm a mess throughout the entire thing because it's a beautiful story.
That's a powerful story.
It is. It's a powerful story, and that's why with Inside Out, still Inside Out's my favorite movie.
No, I love Inside Out.
Inside
Have you
Out's
seen
good.
Inside Out?
I have.
Jenny!
Damn it!
Actually, you have to buy it because I want to see the short film. The short film included. I was like,
Okay.
It's really funny.
I know your niece will probably enjoy it. I
I'll
was
do
like,
that.
you have to.
Yeah, she'll enjoy it.
Yeah, she'll enjoy it. Well, future when she gets a little bit older.
Yeah.
I think she'll enjoy. I think your niece would enjoy it. She's what, 3?
She's 2, yeah.
2. Okay. I think she'd enjoy it now. It's bright
Well,
colors.
just to build up the
it's a
Pixar
lot of fun.
collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
For her, yeah.
That works.
so I think it would have stuff that she could grasp onto, while you and your sister and everybody can still
Actually,
enjoy
probably
it.
your sister would enjoy it more because it shows growing up how.
Yeah,
I'll buy it. Yeah.
Yes,
I'll buy
Jenny. It is.
I'm gonna have to borrow it.
That movie is
Or we can watch it all. Watching party.
watching party. Yeah, you don't want to borrow it. The last time that Jenny lent a DVD,
I never saw it.
she never saw it again.
But I'll return it. She knows
The
where I
moment
do
that
it.
she opened it, it was lent to somebody, and she hasn't seen it. Was it?
That's too funny.
2
Imagine
weeks
opening
ago?
like, can I borrow that?
It was a long ass time.
It was a
I
long
guess
time
you
ago.
can.
So yeah. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jen, let go.
It's like
Yes.
Oh, this is great. Can I borrow it?
The sad part is Jenny wanted to
Oh.
open it. You know, the feeling when you open something.
Yeah.
I know.
Jenny couldn't even open it.
She could
I'm
barely.
not gonna let this go.
It was like a burrito. She ripped off the top, and she's like, "Oh, look at this!" And they're like, "Can I take that?" I didn't even open it all the way. A lot of good movie soundtracks.
Can I mention one?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Honorable mention. John Carpenter.
Oh, he gets some soundtracks.
He
man.
makes his own
He
soundtracks.
does. Yeah.
Have you watched
Halloween,
Halloween?
Yes.
He made that
The
soundtrack
Thing.
because he couldn't
Fantastic.
afford to pay anybody.
That's the great thing about Halloween,
Yeah.
where there was no budget.
That's why.
Yeah.
There was literally no budget, so he did everything on his own.
But from that's why he's so awesome. From that,
Yeah.
every movie he made, he would just make his own soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
and it was good. Yeah, like Halloween. You know that soundtrack.
Yeah.
He made it. Escape from New York. He made it.
That's amazing.
Precinct 13. He made it. Like he was just alright. I can do it myself. And that's why it's awesome what he does.
Yeah. Not a lot. I must say, not a lot of people can do both of those, because you think about it, there are a lot of writer directors. There are the Coen brothers write, direct, and edit, produce. They do pretty much everything on their own movie. They just do it under a pseudonym. Editors, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Not many of them are composing their own stuff, and the fact that John Carpenter did just shows what a filmmaker is. The guy is gold, man, and his movies are so much fun to watch. They're either really scary, or they're really creepy and gory, or like the Escape movies, they're just so
And
much
people keep on
freaking
trying
fun.
to remake them.
And that just shows how important he is to cinema.
Yeah.
Him and Wes Craven, they are the innovators of modern horror, if you
Yeah.
will. So,
Omar's homeboy, what's his name? Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, Robert.
He has a real cool show on his channel,
Oh,
The
really?
Ray,
Yeah.
and all he does is sit down with those directors, and he's like a fanboy, so he just asking them questions. And him with John Carpenter is the best one.
Really?
Yeah, because
I
he's
believe
asking like, "Oh, so you did this?" He's like, "Yeah." Like he's like, "I have no money." He's like, "Here's this much money. Go make your film." Or he's like, he asks his friends for loans. And
Yeah.
that's what I dig about John Carpenter. He seems like such a
But he's
chill-
always smoking that cigarette.
Yeah.
He looks like he's already dead. Have you seen him? He looks like he's dead. He's still smoking, still talking.
I'm trying to meet up with my buddy Wes.
Yeah. His hair's all like white. He's all like is that a zombie? Like, I'm saying, but because he's still smoking too. Like, oh yeah, like he's.
Well, I mean, it's just as bad as old Robbie Rodriguez. I mean, he bounces around like some hobo out in Austin.
There you go. You want to hear a story? That's why I mentioned Omar. Omar, tell your story.
What story?
Your Robert Rodriguez story.
Oh, that I met him at Wendy's?
Yeah.
Oh God! Well, you ruined it. I mean,
No. But look how he met him.
hey Omar, you gotta walk over here.
Yeah, you gotta tell him, Omar.
Yeah, you gotta come over here.
Don't fuck my computer.
I'm gonna keep stalling. Welcome to Cat
You just
World,
fucked
my
up the whole
friend.
project.
What
Uh,
the fuck, dude?
That's
What
it.
is
What?
that?
That's
Get
it.
used to it.
Yeah, get used
And
to
she
it,
doesn't give
man.
a shit. Look.
Look, she's gonna piss on it too.
Yeah.
She's like, that's my shit now, bro.
All right, I'm gonna tell it for Omar. then.
Claim.
No, go for it.
Straight out of Walking
All
Dead.
right. Omar thought he met a bum at Wendy's with his parents, and it was Robert Rodriguez.
It was at the Wendy's University, because when the Austin has a Wendy's inside.
UT Austin.
Apparently, he was a student there. I didn't know.
Yeah, he went to UT also.
He looked like a bum, and he was in front of me, and he pigged out. I was like, what the fuck? But then he started speaking Spanish, and then
OJ was about to pay for his meal, and then he's like, no, bro. Let me pay for your meal.
pretty much essentially.
Any other musical?
It wasn't really Robert Rodriguez. It was really a bum.
It was really a bum.
Just,
He just looked like Robert Rodriguez. He was so crazy, he called himself Robert Rodriguez.
oh, you want to compare it, Jay?
I'm Robert Rodriguez. I make movies.
That
Sorry.
sounds nothing like Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's the point.
I've been to Santikos. I've seen that commercial.
That's the point, though.
Yeah.
Santikos.
Is that the bum pretended to be
Have you seen
Robert Rodriguez?
Santikos when he introduced the Santikos Theater? Have you been to anyone?
Not recently.
Well, you know they
No one
have
goes
the...
to Santikos.
Who the fuck was
I used to like it
Santikos?
before somebody got me addicted to Parm.
Yeah, the bum.
All right, here we go.
Drop
Frowns
it.
again,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
You're
Frowns.
fucking
Way to go,
welcome.
Frowns.
Way to go, Frowns.
Yeah.
First one's free, right, Frowns?
That's a T-shirt that I wear.
Exactly.
First
Yeah.
one's free.
Yeah. No, he does it before, like turn off your
Yeah.
phones. Well, he had one. Santigos does them where they're like, oh, Santigos back then used to own a theater, like, and he's from San Antonio. He's like, oh, my family, we used to go watch it all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
It's pretty cheesy. I mean, it's pretty
It
cool
is.
that he did it, but
Well, it's like all the other actors who do special little clips for the draft house and everything.
yeah, but that's cool because
Yeah,
they do
it
it
is.
like
Yeah.
draft house.
Because they're like, hey, while you're in Austin, why don't you do a sweet ad for the draft house?
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
It's like, we'll give you a free shirt. We gotta make shirts, by the way.
We gotta make
Offer to
shirts.
people.
Yeah. It'll be a cat dog, bro. That'll be a shirt.
Cat dog, bro.
So, hey, guys, we're gonna talk about Spectre here, but first, before we talk about
No,
Spectre,
please don't.
before we have another sponsor. We have a second sponsor for today's
How much
episode.
of us, we're whoring ourselves, Kevin. I told you this. We're whoring ourselves.
Dude, we gotta make money somewhere. We're making no money. It's the little things that we have to do, okay? Stop looking at me like that. I had to go behind a lot of back alleys for this stuff, man, so... Alright, so everybody...
This is normal Saturday.
Yeah,
This is
dude.
my normal Saturday. Nicole's at work. What else do I have
What
to
the
do?
fuck else is he gonna
Yeah, you're out in Corpus. Jenny's being frowny. I have nothing better to
That's
do
what I do.
except find.
That's what I do.
I have nothing better to do but find sponsors for this show. So the Ramble On is happy to introduce the second sponsor of the night. Guys, let's take a listen. Are you a hunter? Are you ready for deer season? It's coming up quick, and if you aren't armed to feed your family on Christmas, then your wife will divorce you, and your kids will call you a failure. My wife, Leslie, has not divorced me yet, unfortunately. I can't do better than her, but I wish she would shave her mustache. She looks like John Ratzenberger from Cheers, she does. Visit us at the Munitions Depot. We say it like men we are, not those French-loving gay boy-supporting bastards that supply you with crap lumber and broken lawnmowers. But the government mandates that gun owners wait 3 days before they can get their guns and ammo. What the hell's background check gonna tell you that my distrusting wife can't tell me already? Don't approach Leslie at the store, you won't make it out alive. But I will tell you, we see those 3 days as a provisional period. You need to make sure you like the gun you bought. Take that baby out for a spin. If you try and shoot a deer but it backfires, bring it back. Full refund, and we shred the application. If you accidentally kill a man or woman, bring that son of a bitch back. We can shred the paperwork. We have a smelting machine in the back. We'll throw it in there. If you shoot a child, get to the smelter as soon as possible. Ignore that we've been indicted 3 times in the past 6 months. That's completely unrelated to our gun sales. My name is Red Carbashley, and I want to sell you a gun. Call first. I have to keep moving the minivan to avoid suspicion. The cops are catching on. Well, hey, Munitions Depot. Deer season's coming up, guys. Nothing like some fine venison on the Thanksgiving table, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Red, and also thank your son Phil for the mattresses. Okay.
I don't think I've cried this much in years.
And we got fucking OJ over there, not even paying
Fucking
attention.
I know, fucking OJ.
Will you finish that project?
Oh,
Get off the
Jesus,
phone.
dude.
He's texting somebody.
He's not even working. He's texting.
He's live blogging right
I'm
now.
waiting.
Are you texting that girl? You're
Hey.
texting that girl right now.
Oh, I know.
Oh, the
Oh.
He's like, hey girl, I can't wait for you to get your freshman year in 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
You guys better cut off the podcast, man.
Oh, she's one of the 24 listeners over in India?
Probably.
Nice.
Only 12 are from India. So
Oh,
the other
sorry.
He's buying her plane ticket right now.
The other 12 are accidentally clicking on this because they think it's
Yes. Well, hey guys, we really appreciate the Karbashlis for helping us out with sponsors for this week. But I think we get to the prime time discussion. We're here, Marvin.
What?
We're here.
Oh, we're here.